Hi, I'm Derek with Interwoven Way, and I have a really important question for you. What can cause great anguish in a person's life? The other night I was teaching a group of young people on the basics of the Christian faith, and I was reading to them out of John chapter 3. And even though Nicodemus, who came to Jesus by night in that chapter, was a very respected religious leader, he was searching. And he didn't really understand who Jesus was and is. He did not understand Jesus' mission and why he performed the signs that he did. But the truth is, without being born of the Spirit, he would never understand it. And even though his position and authority would seem very stable by the world's standards, he knew that he needed more. Listen to this. To live life without knowing true purpose is one of the greatest forms of suffering. Think about that. We're not just here to exist. My dad used to tell me that even before he knew God, he always wanted to be something more than a social security number. And I think deep down that none of us want to be just consumers, but we want to produce something. We want to make a difference in the world. Let me read to you something that Jesus said in Luke 10:27. And in this chapter, he's quoting from Deuteronomy 6:5. He said, and he answered, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. And then he went even further. In John 13:34, he said, a new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, even as I have loved you. He didn't just ask us to love people with our own strength, but his strength. In this, he's given us genuine purpose. When we love God and love others, it gives meaning to everything that we do. We can walk through almost any type of physical and mental suffering if we have spiritual purpose. And our purpose is to love like God. Our families, our relationships, our vocations, our education, and our own personal journeys all filter through that purpose. Now you may be asking, well, how do I do that? Where does that strength come from? How do I follow this out? Simply look at the life of Jesus and how he treated people, how he lived sacrificially and put the needs of others before his own, how he gave his life so that others could live. The Holy Spirit will show you how, moment by moment. And that is how we walk by faith, not by sight. May God's love form you and give you purpose today.